Hey, today I wanted to do a really simple recipe for you. A lot of people have been telling me that they're tired of eating just regular salad. So I thought this would be just something to switch it up a little bit. And what I'm going to make today is called Tangy Mexican Slaw. Again, it is a recipe that I got from diabetesforecast.org online. And some prep work, but a super simple recipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use canola oil. And remember that canola oil is considered a healthy fat. So this recipe calls for 1/3 of a cup of canola oil. Okay, so 1/3 of a cup of canola oil. Alright, and 1/3 of a cup of white vinegar. Okay, just regular white vinegar. So we're going to put 1/3 of a cup of that in the bowl. Okay. Alright, and then the recipe calls for 1/3 of a cup of salt. So, I'm sorry, 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. Correct me. Alright, so 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. Alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to whisk it together until it's well blended. Alright? So we're just whisking together the canola oil, the white vinegar, making ourselves a nice oil and vinegar dressing with some salt in it. Okay? Then it calls for 3 cups of finely shredded green cabbage, so just regular cabbage that I grated. I'm going to toss that in the bowl. And 2 cups of beautiful red cabbage. Okay, so that's been grated up as well. Okay. And then it also calls for onions. So it calls for 3 onions. So what I did was I went ahead and chopped them up, and it says mostly the green part. So got the green onion here that I'm going to throw in the bowl as well. Alright. And then I'm supposed to toss it together, which is what I'm doing now. It's just going ahead and stirring it up, tossing it all together. Alright. Ooh, it's so pretty. Since it was just Cinco de Mayo too, I thought this would probably be a really good recipe to make. So we're mixing it all together. Getting it good and mixed up in that nice vinegar and oil. Okay, so this is what we have. It looks so pretty. Arrange the camera down just a little bit so you can get a better view of what it looks like in the bowl. Okay, alright, and then it calls for 1/2 of a teaspoon of grated or coarse black pepper. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to sprinkle that in there. Alright. Then what you want to do is you want to actually marinate this. So you're going to cover it up with some plastic wrap or put it in some kind of an airtight container and let it get nice and chilled. And eat it within an hour if you'd like. You can eat it sometime around an hour when it's good and chilled. And this will keep for up to 2 days in the refrigerator. So this would be something great to serve even with a sandwich, or you could have it with some chicken breast and maybe some other kind of a starch on your plate. But it's so pretty, and the good news is that for an entire cup of this dish, it only has 5 grams of carbohydrates, okay? And it's got the canola oil in it, so it's healthy, nice healthy fat. And so I think that this would be a really good recipe. Also a really good recipe for summertime to serve with whatever that you've been throwing on the grill, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the refrigerator for an hour or so and have it for lunch. So until next time, take care. Bye.